Excuse me, everyone, pay attention. Yeah? Because I'm over here on TikTok Unwrapped speaking about myself. So come and listen. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you.
So here we have Kyron. Kyron is a TikTok creator who has, to my knowledge, 428.5k TikTok followers, and he is known for his comedy sketches. How are you doing today, Kyron?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you.
Good.
So I did scroll right back to the start of your TikTok, so it took me a while, but we got there. Yeah. Talk to me about like the first stage of your TikTok career, because to me it wasn't just for fun, it looked like it was just videos for fun, for the sake of it.
Yeah, literally. So I was in the first lockdown when we all thought it was going to be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was there and I was just so bored because obviously we went past the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And for me, like, some people's videos on TikTok really made me laugh, and like even if it made me forget for like an hour of what was going on, so I just thought, you know what, I'll try it myself and see if it was just to make me, Amanda Han, and my mum laugh. Like that's pretty much it. But then when I done like the first teacher one, it went like quite mad, and then I thought, you know what, I'll just stick with it. And then
what was the numbers on that, like the views?
I actually can't remember. I think my first video was like 1.8 or 2 mil views. For me, like making like I used to get like 15 likes.
Yeah.
And then when that happened, I was a bit like, okay, wow. And then from then, when I was doing more and more teacher ones, they just like my account grew, and then so.
When did you start TikTok?
Literally in the first lockdown, so like nearly a year.
Oh wow, the growth is absolutely insane. And did you ever envision that you would be doing this now, like you'd be in this position?
No. Well, I've always said to my mum, like, oh, this is what I want to do. Well, it wasn't like my aspiration in life.
Yeah.
But like I was like, oh, how cool would it be just to be able to do this and like work from this and and then
Is acting something you've wanted to do then?
Yeah, so I went to drama school in London. I trained 3 years and got a degree. Well, COVID cut me short.
Right. So yeah.
I kind of graduated, but I haven't had a graduation.
Me too. My third year. No, don't. I'll cry. I did 3 years, but no graduation.
In it, I brought a suit and everything, like months before. So I had one backup if I couldn't find like a really nice bougie suit. And then I put it on. I was actually like, no, this is the one, and I can wear it.
Yeah,
I can't fit in it now.
To be honest, towards the last year of uni, I was just like, oh, like I'm just doing this to get that graduation pic, and I've done it. It's done. And then I think mine did it online, but I did not attend. I did not attend a Zoom graduation ceremony. Well, hopefully at some point we'll get one then.
Yeah. Now, the year that's supposed to graduate this year, they probably will be in the same boat. So God knows when we're going to get one.
I hope so, because if I didn't, they're not. Extremely jealous.
Literally.
So how long was you kind of making videos for before you saw it as like a career?
So I started in March, and then like my first like collaboration came around in August. So from March. I always need to start from January when I count the months.
Yeah, me too.
April, May, June, August, so 5 months.
Yeah.
And then that's when my first thing came along. And then after that, it was like a month or two later, then a few more came in.
So was you on the Creator Fund before that, or not at that point?
No, I wasn't on it.
Oh no, because it only came in November, actually, didn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, and about that time. I joined it, and then my views weren't doing great, so I left. And then I joined it again because someone from TikTok who works there said it's got nothing to do with it. And then they went down again, so I just left. I'm not on it anymore, but I just do. Like,
I have heard this big conspiracy about when you join the Creator Fund, your views just go like that. So first-hand experience.
It might just be a coincidence for me, but it just like both times I've joined, it's happened. So it might be a coincidence, but
yeah. So are you not on it anymore then?
No. So the first time I came off it, the video that I posted afterwards got like 2 million views in one day, and the same thing happened when I left it this time. So I'm just not gonna join it anymore.
Yeah. What are some of like the best opportunities so far? I mean, obviously we've been in lockdown, and it's kind of like a half-lived career, I suppose, because you can't live it to your the full potential. But what are some of the best opportunities you've got so far?
It's mostly just through brand deals at the moment. I've been invited to go to this like convention where people can come and meet me, and it's called Talkfest.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I've been invited to go there, which is pretty cool.
That's
exciting.
exciting.
And then I had some like good brand deals or like paid videos to people, so that's been fun.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. So a lot of the creators I've spoken to, we've kind of spoke about like their niche, and some of them haven't really got a niche, but would you say your niche is kind of your comedy sketches and maybe in particular your teacher ones?
Yeah, I feel like that's my, like when I go out in the street, people are like, oh, you're that teacher guy.
Yeah.
And then like, are you actually a teacher? I'm like, I'm not a teacher. And they're like, oh my God. But like, that's like my core thing of what I do. And then I try and like do different sketches, like real things that make it funny, like alongside it. So it kind
I saw the Hermes delivery driver, and that was just the funniest thing in the whole entire world. I had to watch it a few times. That was just so funny. And I suppose the inspiration is just your life experience and kind of social media. Is that where you look for your ideas?
Yeah. So it's just, I try and do things that most people have experienced or most people know of, so more people can relate to it.
Yeah, relatable.
Which works like for me and then against me as well, because sometimes I get in some situations where like, I have nothing to film. I've thought of every job, like I've thought of all this, but I just can't think. When really it's the most obvious things that work, but it's so hard because I'm always trying to think of something different.
Yeah.
But I just need to stick with what I know.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the simple ideas as well that just pop off, but it's getting and coming to that idea. Do you get a lot of people kind of suggesting, oh, you should do this, you should do this?
Yeah, I get all my comments. I always look through my comments because sometimes I don't have any like inspiration for videos or like I haven't got any ideas. So I look through and just see what people would actually want me to do and just give them what they want. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes I like leave it too late and then someone else has done that video and I think, oh, for God's sake, like, why don't I just do it? And someone said, why don't I not just do it?
Yeah. So I've seen there is like a few different people doing like a similar sort of thing, but would you say in terms of the content you make, you're different?
Yeah and no, because as far as I'm aware, I might be completely wrong, but as far as I'm aware, and loads of people have said, I done the teacher things first, and then loads of people now do it. Yeah. There's quite a few characters which are very similar, but hey ho, we move. It's like, but yeah, I think they are different because I don't really know.
I suppose your personality makes it different, doesn't it? It's you that makes it different to the rest. So you started with like the teaching kind of sketches, and then was there anything after that that you thought, do you know what, I'm going to try this and see if this works?
Well, I wanted to branch off into like different job occupations. So I have like the teacher series on Instagram.
The opticians.
The opticians, the dentist, retail. I think there's so many different ones that I can explore and try and make it like develop different characters, because on YouTube I want to start doing longer episodes of like teachers, and then like they like bump into the opticians and like they need like one of them love, you know, some like funny story that could like come with all these different characters. But if I introduce them like slowly, then it kind of like will help build it up.
It's like that TikTok account, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's those girls, it's a male dressed as like two different female characters, and one of them's like, is it Becky Joe or something? Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
So are you thinking like something like that but like longer? I mean, his is they're a bit dramatic characters, but they are so funny. And overall, has kind of your feedback been good, or have you had like negative comments, hate?
I'm quite lucky really, because I haven't had hardly any hate. Like the most hate that I get is someone's comments on my phone and says, haha, you're gay. But it's like, that's just the truth. Like like it is,
where's
like,
the
it's
joke?
not hate, it's like that is like true. So I don't understand what you're getting at. But I'm quite lucky. I received like really positive comments and feedback and support from all my followers. But I like, and for me, like if someone was to give me hate, I do not give two like swear words. I don't want to swear, but two whatever about what anyone has to say, because at the end of the day, like I'm the only one that's going to pay my own bills. I'm the only one that's going to make myself happy. I'm the only one that's going to live my life. So why would I care if you're insecure about me? If something that I'm doing makes you insecure, that's on you.
It's a reflection on them, not on you.
100%. But
that's a really good way to look at it.
Some people don't have the same mentality, and it really does affect people. So I do feel really bad for some people.
Yeah, 100%. So would you say overall it's kind of more positive comments than it is negative comments?
Yeah, 100%. I don't really see any negativity on mine.
Do you pay much attention to the comments and like your analytics and things like that?
Mostly with analytics, it's like what times to post, like what times are better and stuff. With comments, I always try and look through my comments and try and reply to most people. I feel like I should, do you know what I mean? Because they're supporting me, so why not?
It's difficult though, because there's so many, isn't there?
I know, especially on like videos and like DMs, I try and get back to everyone, but there's so many that it just takes quite a long time.
You're a busy man now. So contacting you obviously had to go through your management. So how did your management come about?
So it's actually quite a weird timing, because I posted on my socials like, does anyone know of any like agents or management that I can go through, because I'm looking for some. And then I reached out to a few, and then like a week later, they messaged me and was like, hi. Well, Casper Lee messaged me and was like, hi, you still looking for representation? And I was like, yeah. And then I had a few Zoom calls, had a few chats with them, and then I signed with them, and they're great. So
they seem amazing. Like the questions they ask, I don't know if it's like fed from you, but they've like really wanted to know everything, and they seem like they have your best interests at heart, which is really lovely.
Yeah, they are really, really, really lovely people. And they're so nice, like, to work with. You like, do you know, like some people you just feel like you can speak to them about anything.
Yeah. That's like, lovely. So what was it, at which part of your journey or your career did you have management?
So I signed with them just after the new year.
Oh, okay.
So like, I think it was like 2 weeks in, something like that.
And was this because obviously you were actively searching for management? Was this predominantly to help you with talking to brands or to help you organise stuff? What was kind of the main reasons?
It's because basically I had like a lot of emails coming through from like collaborations and stuff. And sometimes where I had like, say, I think like 1 week I had like 10 emails come through, and I was replying to these people, but the conversations go backwards and forwards are like, they happen for like a few days. So then some of them would get lost, and then I wouldn't reply to a few, and I thought I need like someone else to take over, because I don't want to come across as a person that just ignores companies and brands.
Yeah, of course. What's been your favourite brand that you've worked with so far?
I've done a couple of videos for BBC Bite Size on their TikTok channel. That was like quite nice and fun, like to be on their platform. Yeah,
that's amazing. BBC especially. And what part of your career was this?
That was just before Christmas, because they were like Christmas related, like breaking up for Christmas kind of like school videos.
Oh, okay.
And like telling them to use BBC Bite Size and for their revision and stuff like that. So,
oh yeah, I remember that video actually. It's crazy how it all comes back around, isn't it? Kind of like suggesting things here can then lead you to this brand wanting to work with you there. Like, it's just completely crazy. Before you started TikTok, was like creating content something you wanted to do?
I never really thought of it. When I was at drama school, like, I was so busy. Our days were like 8:30 in the morning till 7:30 at night, and we're like constantly in doing like dance classes, acting classes, singing classes. So I never really thought of it, but I always thought that I could do it and I could be funny doing it. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, why not give it a go?
Yeah. Did you have a job before you started TikTok at all? Was you employed?
Not once I was at university, but before I went to university, I had like 5 or 6 different jobs.
Did you? Grinding?
Yeah.
Grinding.
Yeah. not at the same time. Not all at the same time.
Yeah.
But like over a space of time. Could you imagine?
You'd be a busy man. So you mentioned obviously you get noticed in the street for being that teacher. What is it like getting noticed, and what was the first time like?
The first time, honestly, I felt so bad. So I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to speak to people in the street. They were like, oh my God, like, excuse me, you're that person from TikTok, right? And I was like, I just stared at them. I didn't say anything. And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, it's lovely to see you. Bye. And I was like, oh my God, I was really like,
how awkward.
Like, whoever's watching, if it's you, I'm very sorry. You can see me now. I'm a completely different person now in the streets. So at first, like, it was a bit awkward for me, but now it's fine. I just ask people how they are. Lovely to meet you. What's
Do
your
you
name?
like it? Do you like being? Do you get approached a lot?
Yeah. Well, you'd think that I had like millions of followers, like sometimes with the amount of people that come up to me.
Yeah.
But I quite like it because it gets me that I'm able to meet people, and if they support me, it's nice to like ask how their day's been, how they are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and talk to them in person.
Give them the time of day. Yeah.
Yeah. So say you was going to pop to Tesco right now, would someone notice you now?
It'd be like a 50-50. So I went to Asda's the other day, and the guy who like checked my ID, he's got like a cheeky little cocktail. Was like, oh, you're that teacher guy, and I was like, yeah. And then when I went to the pub the other day, someone was like, oh, you're that teacher guy. I was like, yeah. She's like, what's your name? And I was like, Kyron. She's like, oh yeah.
Oh, is that something that you ever thought would happen? Like, did you ever envision being a public figure as of such?
No. Because I've always been like funny in school, and like I was like the class clown in school, and all that stuff. But especially when I went to drama school, there's so many people there who you think are going to be that person, and I never pin myself as that person, and then it happens.
It always turns out to be different. It's like they always say, I know this is a bit different, but in school it's like the popular people now are the most unpopular people, and it's just crazy how it changes from school to real life, isn't it?
Yeah, so true.
I saw as well, you've had some very big people interact with your videos, from Jade Pierce to Molly May Haig, Yasmin Evans. What was it like when you get people like that interacting with your content?
It's weird for me because I didn't even know they knew I existed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I follow them, and I put them in such like a pedestal. It's like Ashley Banjo and Perry from Diversity. Wow. They like used to comment on my TikToks, and Anne Marie follows me, and I was like, are you joking me? Like, do I message them? Be like, thanks, or do I am I on that level yet? Do you know what I mean? So do we go for dinner now, or do you want to come round? What was your first celebrity reaction to the interaction? I was just a bit like, this can't be like the real person, because I think the first person was Maisie Smith. Right. You know, from EastEnders, Tiffany from EastEnders. I was literally like, she follows me, and Mum's like, oh my God, no, I love her, tell her I love her. So that's a joke. Like, wow. But I didn't want to be, I think I said like, thank you so much for the follow. Love what you've been doing. Because I don't want to come across as this like fan person, go absolutely mental. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm like on the inside. On the outside, no, got to keep it cool. 100%. When I saw Molly May comment, I mean, the thing is, all these people are such normal people, but we idolize them, and it's just like seeing that blue tick and that comment under it. Also, kind of from an outsider looking in, it kind of gives you a bit more of like an assertive reputation, or some more credibility. I mean, it kind of gains you a bit more credibility when you have other people like that interacting with your content, I suppose. Yeah, so true, because she messaged me saying like, oh my God, your videos make me howl. But when I saw Molly May Haig, I thought, I swear I know that name, because obviously I don't think that she would ever message me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, I swear to God, I know who that is. And I was thinking, who the hell is that? On my phone, I was like, Molly May. So yeah, I just think with my videos, where they get, I think how my account on Instagram especially has grown a lot is because quite well-known people will put me on their story and tag me in it. I think like when Megan McKenna put me on her story, I gained like 7k followers. So oh my God, she's so funny. She's so funny. her Big Brother clips are just the funniest thing when she was at her crazy wild stage. That whole season funny. Big Brother was iconic. The most elite one. I think that was the last one I ever watched. I never watched it again. I wish it'd come back though, because I'd absolutely love to be in Big Brother. I was going to say, if you got the opportunity, would you go into Big Brother? Oh my God, yes. I love all programs like that. Like, I'd love to be on Gogglebox, The Circle, Big Brother, all these things. I actually love them. What about Love Island? Well, I'm in a relationship, so that's a no. That's a no. If I was single, I don't really know. I don't know how I feel about it. But Love Island's a bit of a, I don't know. Yeah. I think I saw you did actually an ad for Gogglebox, didn't you? Yeah, so it's for free. Well, it was for the mobile company Free, but they're the sponsor for Gogglebox, so it's kind of up from both.
Right, okay. So what was that like? If you like watching Gogglebox and then they want to work with you?
No, I love watching Gogglebox, so that is my favourite program. And I just I see it and think, oh my god, I just want to be on it.
I bet you would be so funny on that as well. I just can imagine that.
I've tried to reach out to people to try and get on it, but you just have to get noticed in the street or on social media really to get on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how they cast it pretty much. They just see people in the street, and if you're laughing in the street, they're like, oh, do you want to be on Gogglebox? So I always laugh in the street. So where are you?
Next time I go, I'm just going to be laughing absolutely everywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to look mad, but I'll just do it.
Yeah. It's like, do you want a bag with that? Yeah.
Yeah, just start cracking up.
Oh, bless you. Have you got any kind of exciting things coming up? I mean, obviously lockdown is hopefully coming to an end soon. Have you got any plans?
I've been asked to do AFTA Games, and this is like they send like a group of people. So they had like a trial, and I think like EL was on it from Love Island, Young Philly, and all these people went, and they went to Wales, and it's like extreme sport. It's like drunks. They go like zip wiring and like through the mountains, and you do like this, like really extreme sports, and it seems really fun.
I think I've seen that.
I've been asked to go to Austria with like people from around the world, and you all go as like creators, and you like it's basically like a competition, but also like for creators to make content.
Wow! So are you doing that then? Yeah,
I've said yes to it, but they're just finalising things to contract, because of COVID. The dates are a bit foggy at the moment.
Yeah. So is that the one that Chunks and Young Philly did quite recently?
Yeah, when they went to Wales.
Yeah.
And there's a group of people that went. It looked really fun. Yeah. And then they reached out. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it, sure.
Oh wow! And is that just you on your own with other creators?
Yeah. So I'll fly out there, and then I don't know who else. There is a list of some people that have shown interest as well, but not like a confirmed list. So I think there's a few people from the UK.
Oh, that's cool.
Over Europe. So
then hopefully more opportunities will come from that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about kind of lockdown coming to an end, and obviously your content has predominantly benefited from lockdown and people being in their house? How do you feel about it now coming to an end and the eventuality of kind of the content maybe changing?
Yeah, I cannot wait for lockdown to end, for one. Like, if it means I need to change that content, whatever, fine by me. I'll do whatever I need to do, as long as we can go out. Yeah. But I feel like it would be good for me because I can kind of do things with other people. I can do like I can collaborate with other people outside and at different places. It could like help me venture out further. Yeah. But I know what you mean, as like, because whilst everyone's in lockdown, like, everyone is on their phone. Like there's nothing else for people to do. Yeah. So I feel like there will be kind of like a decline, maybe,
in the interaction.
But in the evenings, everyone goes on their phone as well again. Yeah. So,
and I think as well, everyone still uses social media, normal life or lockdown life. We all still use social media. We're like, 100%. Are you excited for kind of the well, first of all, does it feel real what is happening for you right now?
I think it's only just starting to feel real. Like before, I just feel like, even though it sounds so stupid, but even though it's my account, when I go on it and post a video, it didn't feel like real. It didn't feel like that, oh yeah, this is actually your account. Yeah. But now I think I've just started to like properly come into what it is. And yeah.
And I suppose it feels even more real when people kind of notice you as the teacher.
Yeah, 100%. As like, recently, there's not been that many, obviously, because of lockdown. The only time I go out is like to go for a walk or go to the shop. Like that's pretty much it. But before, like when more things are open, it was like, oh, like how do you know me? And I was like, oh wait, yeah, I do videos. So it's kind of like,
yeah. And you're expecting them to know you personally, but it's like, oh, actually, I'm online now.
Yeah, they just know me as like and that's it. So.
Let's talk about your videos, because some of the content in it is so precise. Like, for example, the breathing, like it's just so precise. And I mean, me personally, as a viewer watching, you don't think about those things, but then when you hear it or see it, it's like, oh my god, that is exactly what it was like. How do you put all this together? And are you doing this on your own in terms of like the ideas, or are you getting help?
I do it all on myself, all by myself.
Oh,
basically, I was the type of person at school. Do you know, like when teachers just say something funny and there's always that one person who just repeats it straight away or just laughs straight away? That was me, and I used to get in so much trouble for it. But I feel like that's how, like, I just know all the tiny little things that they do, and I get, like, a lot of my ideas are from like followers and like friends and family. They'll be like, oh my god, like, remember at school when this happened? But that idea necessarily isn't what I do. It's like something just off of that, which is so precise of what I do. Because then everyone's like, oh my god, yes, how the hell did I not remember that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the tiny little things that I dig into to try and get something out of it.
Yeah. It's the real kind of precise say actions or kind of things that you do, and it's just like, that is literally spot on. Have you ever posted a video and thought, or have you ever posted a video and just had a real bad reaction or just negative comments all over it and it's just kind of gone downhill?
No.
Oh, that's good.
No.
So
luckily I haven't.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
that's good.
I think all I do like teacher, like comedy teach. Oh, there was one actually. It wasn't that bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. But like the teachers that follow me had like something to say about it. So it was when I was at school anyway. I wasn't on about now, which is what they thought I was on about. When I was at school, like if a teacher would say to you, it's all right, you can tell them, it's completely confidential, and tell anyone. And then someone will tell them, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna have to take this further, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And that happened a lot, like at my school. So I posted a video about that, and all the teachers are like, this isn't how it is, like, we can't say that to students, like, we can't do that, because if something's serious, we have to tell them. This isn't accurate representation. But at the end of the day, I was like, love, it's a comedy sketch. Like,
yeah.
Like when you watch a comedy show, like Catherine Tate's show, that ain't real life either.
It's not factual. Yeah.
I make things that are real, but I also push the truth on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's funny. Because if I just done literally what they do, everyone would be like, oh yeah, that's what they do, and what? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I need to like twist it.
I think it's the facial expressions as well that just kind of like top it, just literally top it. Do you record them on your own, or do you have someone behind the camera?
I literally just record it on my own.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes like my boyfriend would be in the bedroom or something, because I literally film it in the bedroom, up against the wall. Yeah. And he'd just be sat on the bed, but he's just on his phone like that or whatever.
And you could just get into character.
Yeah. Where I've done it for so long now, I think I can just get into character whenever. Like, as soon as I was like, oh, can you do that thing? And I'm like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, as soon as I do the double chin, that's it, I'm straight into it.
Yeah, just straight away. That is absolutely hilarious. I mean, we spoke a little bit on kind of the algorithm for you and the Creator Fund. The algorithm in general, do you feel like it is unfair?
I do and I don't, because sometimes if your account is big, of course they're going to push it up, because people speak about it more when they know who it is. Do you know what I mean?
More interaction.
Yeah, but then also I think on TikTok it's quite good, because any video could just randomly take off. Like, for like some pages where they might have like one follower or like 10, they post one video and it can get like millions of likes, and that boosts them straight away. But for some people, it's just like they never get any video pushed out. So it can be unfair to people, but I feel like compared to Instagram, where Instagram is like whoever you follow comes up, that's pretty much it. Whereas like TikTok, you're constantly seeing something new, constantly going out to different people, which I think is quite good.
Yeah. And I noticed as well, like you post a lot on Instagram. How do you separate the two apps, or do you kind of just use your content from TikTok and think, do you know what, I'll post it on Instagram as well, or do you kind of separate your content?
Pretty much post what I do. Oh, the only thing that I don't post, when I do like an IGTV, like my delivery ones and stuff like that, I don't put them on TikTok because sometimes they're a bit too long.
Right.
But my teacher videos, I only was on TikTok, and then loads of meme pages on Instagram started posting my videos and tagging me. But obviously, like, I thought, hang on a minute, I might as well post my videos here, because if like I'm Just Late has like 4 million followers, and if they post my video and tag me, they see that I'm posting videos on Instagram, people are more likely to follow me on Instagram. Whether it's just me
and then follow.
Photo, like, 100%.
So what sort of pages have posted your content beforehand?
I think they all have. I'm not gonna lie.
Every single one.
Lad Bible put up a compilation. 9gag put up a compilation. I'm Just Bay, It's All Mad. I think this one called like Today's Years Old. Like too many of posts. I actually can't keep up with it sometimes. But I always know, because if one's posted me, like my notifications will just go mad. But loads like to post me and not credit me. But
I was just gonna say that. Do you get credited?
Oh, most of them I do. Like 75% I do and 25% I don't. So it's quite frustrating when someone posts, because what happens is mostly they find it from Twitter. So if someone posts like one of my TikToks on Twitter and says, oh my God, this is so true, and it gets like quite a lot of likes, so they'll credit the person on Twitter rather than me. Do you know what I mean?
But is the video, does it have your watermark in the side corner, your TikTok watermark, or no?
Yeah, because I think they downloaded it from my TikTok. But like people can't click it. Do you know what I mean? So no one, like, if there's watermark on it, I don't really look at it and then go and search.
No, of course,
I'm too lazy.
Yeah, me too.
It's easier to click.
I'm just looking for that at somewhere so I can click, go to the page.
Yeah, and if it's not there, I think, well, I'll scroll. So it does get quite frustrating, but it is what it is, really.
And in terms of like posting on Instagram, obviously TikTok, you can see your views straight away. On Instagram, do you kind of look at your views, or is it more just for sharing the content rather than the views on Instagram?
Yeah, it's mostly just for content on Instagram, because I know with TikTok, it's like, oh my God, one can get a few million views and one can get like a couple of 100,000 views, or maybe even like 50,000 views for me. But on Instagram, it doesn't really blow up as much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's so set in who you see. My posts do get shared about a lot, and that it's something I always used to look at, but now they've taken it away, so I can't see it. So
have they taken it away?
Yeah, you can't see like who sent your posts anymore.
Instagram is just the enemy of progress. I just hate the algorithm of Instagram and just the rules of it. It just seems so unfair.
So true. So true.
If you had to pick an app to just post on and stay on posting on that app, and you couldn't go to the other app, what would it be? Without thinking too deeply into it, without thinking about all kind of.
I want to say like TikTok, obviously, because I've got the most following on it. But like, I feel like Instagram is more accessible to like people. Is that a word? Accessible.
Accessible. Right? Accessible. We're there.
There we go. It's like more accessible, whatever the word is, to people like my age and above, where I think like TikTok is my age and below. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of young people, isn't there? And do you bear that in mind when you make content, kind of the age? Obviously, I think, do you have to be 16 to have TikTok? But obviously we know there is a lot of people way younger.
Like 8-year-olds actually have TikTok.
Yeah.
I do to a certain extent, but then sometimes I don't want my channel and content to just be suitable to kids, because I know there's so many different humour. My channel really, how do I say this? What am I trying to say? My channel, I don't really aim it at kids. Do you know what I mean? It's more or less like humour for me and
people that have been to school.
Literally. So I do bear in mind, because I know some people don't like certain swear words and this and that. But I feel like some humour has to have a swear word in it every now and then, because it makes it funnier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So do you swear? Say that again.
I do keep it like PG. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And have you ever thought about like kind of posting more personal stuff on TikTok, or are you kind of just thinking like it's just going to be comedy sketches?
I say this like every day. Yeah, I'm going to post more personal stuff, but I don't know what to post. Do you know what I mean? Well, I've been stuck in this bubble of just like teacher comedy sketches. Even when I try and find a new occupation to do, I find it really hard. And like, if I was to post just stuff about my day, like what would people want to see about my day? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, especially in lockdown, where it's so like everyone's just stuck inside. When things open again, I probably will like start doing more personal things, and I could start doing vlogs again and stuff like that. But I feel like once I'm in lockdown, it's just me in my flat and I watch Netflix. So what do you want to see?
What more do you want?
Yeah, like that is it.
So how do you kind of stay motivated making content every day? Because obviously we are in lockdown, so you must have days where you're like, I do not want to film today.
Yeah, I do. Like I used to get so caught up in the fact I have to post every day, or if not even like 2 or 3 times a day. But now, like, as much as I want to give people like content like every day, I also need to like take days just to chill out and be myself. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes it does take me it can take me like 5 or 10 minutes to film a TikTok, but then it can take me like an hour or 2 hours, because I get, do you know, some days where you get so frustrated and then you try like, oh, this ain't funny, I need to do it again, and you get wound up, and then you're like, oh, I just give up today. Like, I just walk out and I'm doing it.
Just not today.
So some days I do find it hard to be motivated, but then once I film a video and I find it funny, that motivates me to do another one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like as well, like when you get in the swing of it, you just keep going, but it's just getting that initial motivation to start doing one video. Do you ever kind of see yourself coming off of TikTok, or at the moment are you quite focused on making videos on TikTok?
I feel like if the opportunity came along, which I'd have to spend more time on that, then I probably would ease up a bit, but still try and make videos as well, because I don't want to like completely get rid of TikTok, because I feel like that for me at the moment is a good thing that I've got going on, especially because when I went to drama school, I don't know like what opportunities that could lead me to, say it be like an acting role or be on TV for a show or anything like that. So I feel like it's always going to be good to have, but yeah, for now I think I won't come off TikTok anytime soon. Kind
of to conclude, do you see like TikTok as a long-term sustainable career? Because in the short span that TikTok has been TikTok, it has changed a lot. There's a lot of features that have come and gone. Do you see TikTok as kind of a long-term career for yourself?
I feel like no, because there's been so many apps that come and go, like Vine. I honestly thought Vine was going to be around to the day I die. Like,
I don't know why that. I don't know what happened to that, but that was the best app ever. Yeah.
No. Yeah, literally. But like some people that are on Vine, like Shawn Mendes, he started out on Vine and look where he is now. Like that is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so many people's like careers started on an app and they are where they are now. So I feel like if things just keep going the way they're going and elevate, like fingers crossed, I don't see my career being TikTok, but I will always be on TikTok, I think. I always will.
Yeah, 100%. And does it worry you at all, like the unpredictability? Because I've seen a lot recently, a lot of big creators have kind of been banned or blocked from getting into their account, and their accounts have been deleted for whatever reason. Do you ever think about that?
Yeah, because I am worried. So say if like my account got banned, I don't know how many people would research my name and follow it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know there's people that have like millions of followers, like they are they're quite well known no matter where. So like no matter what app they've got loads of followers on and whatever it is. Yeah. But for me, I get so like worried, like what if this, like my account gets banned and then people are like, oh, fine. There's other people that now steal my videos, so they can just find it somewhere else.
Wait, people steal your videos?
Yeah, but that's loads of people do it now. At first, it was Montana was the first person to do it, word for word, breath for breath, double chin for double chin, like every single thing that I'd done, she done. But that time, I only had like 10k followers and she had 500,000. So I was like, why would you not? If I've helped you out by you stealing a copy of my video word for word, why do you not credit me and help me out? You know what I mean?
Wait, so Montana stole your ideas?
Yeah, she took 2 videos, like word for word, breath for breath, idea for idea, like, but it actually like, because I made a video duetting it and being like,
oh, sure. Good.
Well,
yes.
I said more than that. I definitely called her out. But loads of people went and commented on her video, but I felt really bad because I didn't want anyone to give her hate. Like that is not me. I'm such a positive person.
But
like people are like, oh, credit Kyron. Yeah. So like loads of people credited, like was saying, please credit Kyron. And then she never responded. She never even like said sorry or credited me. And then she just disabled all the comments for that video and then deleted anyone who commented my name. I was like, you are not it, but sure.
The absolute audacity.
I know.
Oh no,
if she would have said,
really
like, oh, sorry, everyone, in the future, like, go thingy, I would have called it quits. I wouldn't have even cared if in the comments she wrote, oh, found it from @Kyron. She really didn't, and she really didn't want to address it either. So
I think the turning point should have been, as people are commenting, credit Kyron, you change your caption, you credit him, and you go about your day.
Yeah.
Don't block the comments.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, thousands of people were commenting on her posts, like thousands. And I was
I
like,
bet
oh
your
my God, what have I
fans
started?
came for her.
Yeah, but I only had like 10K then. So it wasn't even like I had what I had now. Do you know what I mean?
Look
Because
at you now.
the video that I played, yeah. Hi, Montana.
That is clickbait.
The video, yeah, literally. The video that I made had like 1.2 million views. So many people commented. And that actually did give me quite a lot of followers. So if you watch this, Montana, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I think it's sad because probably she saw you as a creator with not a big following and thought, this is an idea I can steal and not get away with it. Whereas now, that just wouldn't happen and it wouldn't run. It's
so true. But she actually uploaded a video, cringy, about 2 weeks before she done that to me, because some people before had said, oh, you stolen my video. And she uploaded a video. Oh my God. And she was stood there and she went, for those people that saying I can't post this, I can do what I want, say whatever I want, post whoever thing I want. If you don't like that, you can shove it up tight and shove it up your ass. And I was like, oh, that's not a cute look, but
no, that is not a cute look. What happens to supporting other people, crediting people for their work, for their effort? Because these sketches, I can't imagine it's just like, yeah, cool, let me record. Like, thought goes into it. I'm sure you've got a little script for your longer ones. Yeah. And then for someone to frame it.
Yeah, it's not like a trend. So like, obviously, like everyone does a trend, this dance challenge or whatever. But for me, it was, of course, people are going to do teacher videos. I'm not naive to that. Do you know what I mean? And there will be similar ones out there. But when it is what I'm known for, like my little sayings that I'm known for, or literally like she done everything. If I put the two videos together, they'd be identical, like that bad. But
it's just a bit embarrassing, really.
I know, but hey ho, it happens a lot now. So it doesn't bother me as much, because back then I had like I didn't have a following. So for me, it was like, oh my God, like, do you know what I mean? But now I'm like, you do really.
Yeah, 100%. And I think as well, I see a lot on TikTok, like you do get a lot of creators kind of copying and taking other people's content. But more time, I always see in the comments, credited, original, this person, and everyone always tags, which I think is actually really lovely, because you do see sometimes the same video so many times, but people doing it differently, and you wonder, but who did this first? And I think it is nice when people take the time to credit it.
Yeah, if someone takes someone video, if you credit them, I think that's absolutely fine, because it's just like you're acknowledging who actually went back, like who put effort into making this video. And ultimately, they should deserve recognition for it, because they're the one who come up for it. So when people tag people, I think, yeah, fair enough, it's fine.
Yeah, 100%. So any other bad experiences, or is that that's the top?
There's been, I think Montana, there's been a few people that are now still my
I thought you were going to say Montana again.
No. Could you imagine? That's how pressed I am. No, there's been some other accounts that have done like some of my videos and now trying to stick with the teacher theme. Their account, oh my God, I'm waving this screwdriver.
I was literally about to say, what is in your hand?
It's because you're speaking about Montana. I'm joking.
He's coming for you.
It was just right next to me. I thought it was a controller, but it was a screwdriver. Wow.
I was like, my video is going to get taken down for violence.
Yeah, literally. No, there's been like a few accounts, but they now have gone higher than my account, and they still do teach things. So it's quite annoying. There was Kiss FM who done it.
What, a presenter on Kiss FM?
No, well, yeah, on Kiss FM on their Instagram story, they redone my video of the teacher in the exam hall, the invigilating one. I put it on their story and then didn't tag me, so loads of people sent it to me. But there's a few accounts on TikTok now, and they've got a higher following count than me, and they do like teach stuff. I can't remember what they're called. It's two girls. I think it's two girls.
There is one girl I've seen. She has braces and she has like blonde hair. She's been doing it for ages.
Izzy or something. I think that's one of them.
Yeah, her. Yeah.
And then I think that another one's called Monica. I think I'm not too sure, but yeah. But their videos are really funny though. I like their videos.
I was going to say, do you kind of look at their content and laugh as well, or do you kind of look at the content and you're like, copy me?
When there's some certain things that I say like specifically, I know all teachers say it, that's why it's funny. But when it's like things that I do and I'm known for, essentially, I look at the video and I think, do I duet it? But I'm like, nah, I'm a changed person now. I'm not that person.
The pettiness in me would have to come out and duet it. It just would have to.
And I am a very petty person. Like, I will, like, it takes all of me to not do it, but I just think, do you know what? I can't be asked anymore.
Yeah. Have you ever had any kind of like, you know how you have like kind of hate with other, well, I just know there's been hate across the platform with other creators. Have you had any clashes with other creators on TikTok at all? Or has it kind of been plain sailing for you?
It's been all right for me, really. I don't really reach out to a lot of creators, especially now, because when there's nothing I can do, like I've seen people collab and they do like clips next to each other, but it just doesn't look good in my eyes.
Yeah.
So like I don't really reach out to so many people. But do you watch The Apprentice?
I have watched it, but not the most recent.
There's this man called Ryan Market. He's really posh. He's quite funny on The Apprentice, actually. I went to his TikTok the other day and I'm blocked. For what? I've never spoken to the kid. I was like, sure, all right.
How strange.
Yeah. I know, I've like never spoken to him at all. So
have you seen that TikTok trend where it's like, tell me a celebrity that's blocked you?
Oh yeah.
Have you got any that have blocked you?
No, well, only Ryan Mark, but I wouldn't really class him as a celebrity.
No.
Just from The Apprentice.
I bet that was so random.
I know, because do you know like random people's lives come up on your feed?
Yeah.
He come up, so I clicked it and he said, you cannot view this. This viewer says you can't view it, or something like that. And I was thinking, what? So I clicked his page and it's like, you blocked. And I was like, well, I've never even spoken to you, but sure, why not?
That is that you're winning, because people are blocking you and they don't even know you.
I know. I was like, well,
they can't stand to see you win. Yeah. That is so funny. Yeah, no. When do you pay attention much to your numbers? Kind of, do you focus on your views and stuff like that, and like followers as well? Do you fixate on that and think, I need to get to this stage, I need to get to this number? Or
I don't necessarily, like, I'm not too bothered about it, but like, say if my followers go down, I'm like, oh, like, what do I do? Or like, I'm always like setting myself a goal. So like, it was 100k, then it was 200k, then it was 300, then 400.
Yeah.
And now like I'm thinking, oh, hopefully like within 6 months or at the end of the year I can get to 1 million, and that would be like crazy. Like for me now it's absolutely mental, but a year ago I thought 400 and something thousand followers was insane as well. So I don't have like I'm not one of the people that's like, oh my god, I need to get to that many followers. But I constantly set myself a goal, so it's like something to work towards and pushes me to make better content. Do you know what I mean?
Is it kind of like a bit of a vicious cycle? Because from my own personal experience, it's like, oh my god, I want to get to 50k, 100k, and you get there and then it's like, okay, now the next one, now the next one. Do you see it as a bit of a vicious cycle sometimes and never content with what you've got?
Yeah, and I think it's quite hard to, sometimes you forget how far you've actually come, because like even for me, like 10,000 followers, I was literally like, oh my god, I was so happy I hit 10k. I wanted to get like balloons and everything. You know what I mean?
You know, the 10k numbers.
Literally stand in front of it like but I just find it sometimes I really do forget like where I've come. No, that sounds like where
you started.
Like,
yeah,
there we go. Yeah, I do forget that sometimes, and I find it easy just to slip into the mentality of like, oh, like, I'm doing rubbish at the moment, but it's only because I know I just want to push myself to do better. That's it, really.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, bless you. Well, you literally are killing it right now. You are absolutely killing it, and I'm so excited to see what is to come for you, because I feel like there's a lot of big things hopefully after lockdown that are going to come your way.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Hopefully, bless you. Thank you so much, Kyron, for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
No, you're so welcome.
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely day, Kyron. I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Too.